Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor. And today we've got the sound system demo on the 2023 Toyota GR Corolla and its 8-speaker JBL audio system. This is going to be an in-depth review. We're going to take a look at how the infotainment system works, take a look at audio inputs, adjustments, controls, speaker locations. Then we're going to head out on the road and listen to these sample tracks while we're rolling, and I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Now, if you don't care about any of that stuff at the beginning and you just want to hear the music, click ahead in the video. We've got chapters to get you right to the tunes. And I recommend listening with headphones so you can hear exactly what I hear in the driver's seat. Before we get started, let's hop out and take a look at it. This car is a whole lot of fun. It's been hyped up for a long time, and I can tell you that it is living up to the hype. The fully hopped up 300 horsepower, 6-speed manual only Toyota GR Corolla. This is the core model, but obviously with the JBL system as well as the performance pack update, giving us some limited slip diffs, making this thing a whole lot of fun to drive, but still coming in at just a hair under $40,000. If you do want to see more on this Corolla, check the link in the description. We've got a DM review as well as a little highway fuel economy test. Now, we always do these tests with lossless, uncompressed WAV files on a USB stick plugged directly into the system, and high-quality Roland binaural microphones in both of my ears, giving you the most realistic audio system demo on YouTube. We also do the test with the sound settings set to their factory defaults. So let's take a look at those now. Nice new Toyota display infotainment here. Very easy to use and straightforward. Scroll down here to sound and media, and then sound tuning. I should point out in levels, you have an auto sound levelizer, adjust volume based on driving speed. We'll turn that off for this test. Then we've got sound tuning, treble, mid-range, and bass. Let's go through those. Below that, you have adjustment for front, rear, left, right, fader, and balance, and that is it for sound controls. For sound audio controls, I should say, you've got a volume knob right here next to the screen. No clicks, very Toyota-esque there, a little shallow, but easy enough to use. You've also got a volume rocker on the left side of the wheel. For track selection, no sort of physical control up here, so if you're going to control it up here, you got to use the touchscreen, but you do have physical controls on the right side of the steering wheel, opposite of the volume. I don't love that, but that's the way it is. Audio inputs in the GR Corolla. You have your standard AM, FM. Do you have Sirius XM? I should probably double check. Radio. Yes, Sirius XM satellite radio. A USB-C port, Apple Music and Amazon Music built right in. I like to see that. And Apple CarPlay and Android Auto support both wireless and wired. What does that mean you're missing? Well, there's no USB Type A port, so make sure you have an adapter around if you want to be plugging things in that way. And no 3.5mm auxiliary input jack. Not the end of the world, but some of you coming out of older sport compact sort of cars, you might want to be ready for that one. Speaker locations. As I said, this is an 8-speaker system. The sedan we tested a little while ago had a subwoofer in the deck lid, but no subwoofer in here. Starting in the bottom left, you've got a door woofer, 1, mid-ranger there, 2, tweeter, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the opposite side. And then in the back seat, 7 and 8 for probably some woofer mid-ranger combo-ish deal going on right there. All right, very simple and easy. Let's get this stuff put away and head out on the road. tweeters and the mid-rangers right up below the windshield, that makes for a good amount of crispness. You heard at the beginning of the song when guitar and the snare or the cymbals in there got a nice high element to it, and you'll get that with your simpler pop sort of music as well. Things do sound pretty crispy, so I like that. And they've definitely tuned up the woofers and the doors to create a lot of bass. Doesn't always sound good in a well-mixed song, but again, simpler pop sort of music, they're going for that easy satisfaction. And actually, the system didn't fall apart as much in this song as I expected it to, having listened to some of my other music. But it's not very good at parsing the different instruments and different sounds in a more complex song. For this next one, we're going to turn the bass all the way up, see how it sounds. Alright, so you can hear other elements of the music suffer because the bass is getting turned up. Listen. Sounds like a different sort of song. Not that much power, understandably, since we don't have a dedicated subwoofer. My thoughts on the 8-speaker JBL system here in the GR Corolla. I understand that the Toyota and the JBL sound engineers had a lot to work against in a car like this. You're dealing with the droniness of the exhaust, you're dealing with the road noise from these tires, and I get that that's not 100% the point of this car is to have top-notch audio. That being said, simpler music, not too bad in this car. I would put it a little bit above average. It would do a lot better with the subwoofer. It would allow these door woofers to calm down a little bit and take care of more of the higher bass sounds and allow the low basses to come through with a woofer. But when you turn up your more complex music, there's just not enough channels, not enough spaces in the car for the music to go. I mean, you've only got sound here and sound there, essentially, and then a little bit of sound in the back seats. So all in, this is getting to C. Nothing real outstanding, like I said, just a little bit above average. So much more fun to listen to that 3-cylinder anyway. But I do like the infotainment suite. I do like the technology. I appreciate the wireless CarPlay. All that works really well. Thank you all so much for watching. If you do want to see more on the GR Corolla, check the link in the description, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.